What's up everybody, it's Queen Goddess Gaming here today, and I have been working on the rebuild of Pilgrim's Explorer's Mansion that he had in the release trailer of Homestead expansion. I really changed it around a lot differently than what he had it, but the main frame of the build is his idea. He's a wonderful, wonderful ARK builder. Why don't you go check him out? I'll leave his link to his channel in the description below. His builds are so amazing and stuff, but a lot of his builds are really, really big. And actually, this one here is a lot bigger than I had planned it to be. It looked a lot smaller in the trailers. I myself love to do smaller builds or medium builds, because lag issues here on console is a lot different than PC. But I hope you really enjoyed the tour I'm about to give and what I have done with it, and I hope Pilgrim really loves it too. So without further ado, I give you his Explorer's Mansion. I decided to build it in the canyon on Ragnarok because I needed a CC and a fishing house for my server. So this here is, I will explain later on down the line more about it, because it's still an explorer's house, more like I can't think of the word right now, a researcher's house, like a scientist's house. I will go through it with you. So in the front, I put in 2 stone cliff platforms. That way it gives it a little bit more vibe, and have a teleporter here. I added in some plant life, and these help light up the house at night. I will be switching it to nighttime once this tour is done, so you can see it during the night and see how you really like it. So as we walk through the door, there is a nice little resting area and a place where you can take notes, along with all the artifacts, like the researchers doing artifact research, like they're in cabinets, like in cupboards. So now they're all opened up and just able to be taken out and enjoyed, or just for display. This here can be more storage under here. So I wanted it to seem more like an explorer's mansion and a research center, so I added these to the spinos. Are the most are what? It reworded. I said spinos are one of the creatures that inhabit this area, primarily feeding on fish. I added a little bit more color. My friend Zombie said that I should go with brick and green to make this feel. I didn't want to go too poppy. I didn't want it to be too hip of a house. I wanted it to feel like an actual mansion, open, wide, big, enjoyable. I did place a lot of different stuff around the stairs in his build, which I love. They usually were in the first room. I actually moved them, and you will see where I moved them in just a little bit. This is the kitchen. I haven't got a hold of anybody yet in my server to get a taxidermy of a Homo sapien, so I can have it holding a hatchet and the little dodo's like, ah! I had like little cabin trees, kinda, with a little bit more depth. Kinda hid some of the grills, so it's more like a stove. And put a jellyfish for like a chandelier. And I have more cabinetry and storage. This just goes to the front room. This is more storage over here. And we got the shower. And how to get upstairs. So I put them like this. Just come up to another area where you can just relax and go outside and look at the wildlife and enjoy fresh air. Now go up here. This is the second floor. This is the master bedroom, and I stole this idea from Pilgrim way back. It's got its own steam room. Got stuck. And it's got its own private balcony where you can go out and look at the beautiful view. I love the canyon in Ragnarok. It's beautiful views. And of course we got another desk where we can take down notes. I didn't really take much time to get more taxidermy. This is just another way in because the server is still freshly wiped, so I have no animals right now. I lost all my animals during the update of Homestead. It ARKed me and made me wipe my entire server. So this is the secondary bedroom where you can have a guest scientist. They got their own little desk and they got their own little private area. Go around. There's 3 doors. This goes to the storage floor. This is all storage and crafting. This is a CC area. So you can actually come and craft. You can come up here. Look out to the beautiful, beautiful view. Over here, I added a library. So a person can come here, sit down, look out the window at the water, and do some research. And we can climb all the way up the tower. This is another floor. This is another species that can be observed here on this floor. On going up into the final floor where there is another Spino, and you can come out and look at the entire lake. Hold on just a second, let me open up my Twitch app because it seems like I'm having a little of it. So yes. There is another floor. I did forget another floor. Oops. So I turned this area into a pteranodon. Just hop on and fly on out. And you just come in slowly for land. I don't know if it works on RGs or not. I didn't test it. I just did pteranodons. And you just keep on going down again and down again. I'm going to take you outside now, starting from the front and working around to the sides. So this way, we have a forage area and a greenhouse. So you can come down here, do your forage, come right over here, and here's your plants. Going back up. Gotta go through the kitchen. I added a small little garden here, along with one of my favorite bosses, the dragon, flying in it like a little keeper. This is, of course, a fishing hole. Spawn in fishes and fish away. I made my own little tiny fountain, which you will see at night is actually really beautiful at night. It glows blue because there's an artifact inside it. And then through here is another hangout and lookout area. Just come here and enjoy the beautiful ocean. Waterfall. And then through here is the pathway, I call it. So you can come here and down, of course. And there's another pathway all the way down. There's another area. And then it goes all the way down. And this was one of the worst part of the build. And this is another area where you can observe animals and take notes. And they won't try to attack you. Anyway, let me go back to the front of the bit. Well, actually, I'll just do it here and walk all the way back. Setting to nighttime. There. Path's actually very pretty at night. There it is, lit up at night. I think it turned out really well. I'm gonna do a very slow flyby. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to smash that like button, comment, and subscribe for more ARK videos and tutorials and showcases as well.